In the end of the Parshat Behar, we have a mitzvah of redeeming a Jewish fellow that has been sold as an Eved to a non-Jew, to a Gentile. V'chitasig yad ger v'toshav imach acharei nimkar geulat yelo echad me'echav yigalenu. One of his brethren is going to redeem him. O dodo o ben dodo yigalenu o misher besaro. The mitzvah of redemption, redeeming of your friend, your family member, from his situation as an slave that was sold because of lack of funds. And the pasuk in Perek Chafhei, pasuk Nun, it says, "Chishav im koneu mishnati macherolo at shnat hayover." You should make a calculation. An exact calculation. Chazal tell us, Rashi brings this, that you have to be very careful to give him the money, give the master, the owner, the Gentile, the money that he deserves. It was based on the years of Yovel and how much years have been worked, how much is left, not to undercut and short sell, so to speak, to pay him less than what he deserves. You have to be really careful. Says Rashi, say Chazal, that even though that here we're talking about Eretz Yisrael, when the Jewish people are in power, and the Nochri, the Gentile, is a ger, is merely a person that's living, and your hand is the strong hand, still you have to be very careful not to deceive the fellow in the cheshbon, in the calculation that you make. Mipeneh Hilul Hashem, because of Hilul Hashem. Says Rabbeinu Bechaya here that Gezel Akum, stealing from a goy, deception of Akum, of a Gentile, is even a greater sin than that of stealing from a Jew because of Hilul Hashem. Because perhaps if a Jew is subject to dishonesty, he knows that this fellow is experiencing a failure of the morality and honesty and integrity of a Jewish person, but it does not represent the religion, does not represent Torah. It's his own personal shortcoming, his own personal problem. But when you interact with the Goyim, they don't necessarily know that. You are the ambassador, you are the representative of Torah, of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, amongst the people. You have to be extra careful. They famously, in Choshe Mishpat, the beginning of Siman Shin Memchet, the Behar-Bechukotai writes, it says, Ani kotev zot ledorot, I'm writing this for generations. So I've seen so many people who did even things that are beyond the letter of law. They didn't have to. It's not my fault. It is his mistake, and so on. And you went out of your way to show the integrity and honesty to the rest of the humanity when interacting with them. As HaKadosh Baruch Hu showered them with bracha, and vice versa. The slightest dishonesty, even though that you could think that, oh, this may be mutar, this may be the letter of the law, when he causes Chilul Hashem, when he causes the name of HaKadosh Baruch Hu to become lowered and to be desecrated in the nations, is not something that will come with bracha, says the Behar-Bechukotai. Beautiful and powerful words of Rashi, Rabbeinu Bechaya, and Behar-Bechukotai, something to think about, something to take away from the parasha for all of us. Amen.